Easter Sunday, I did a restaurant review of Ha's Kitchen Asian Cuisine. They're located on 13480 Veterans Memorial Drive, Suite G, just south of 1960 on the east side of Veterans Memorial. So this is a place where I get lots of eats orders, and it's always incredible to me how far some of these orders go when I deliver for Ha's Kitchen. Makes me think that something special going on there, and every time I go to pick up an order, the place is busy, and sometimes it's later on in the evening, 9 o'clock. So I was really looking forward to doing this interview because I love Chinese food. And again, the purpose of my reviews is to kind of help people find new places to go in, sit down, and eat a dinner in a restaurant. That's a whole different matter than having food delivered and eating the food at your own home. In my opinion, people are paying hard-earned money to go into a restaurant and have a meal, so the experience is secondary to the taste of the food, but it's also an important aspect of visiting a restaurant and having a sit-down meal. So let's take a look at Ha's menu. Okay. Every day Ha has a lunch special from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. So they have a pretty standard, typical lunch menu. Most Chinese places in my area have special pricing at lunchtime to try to get people in there to eat lunch. And the highest thing on the menu for lunch is flame broiled tofu at $7.50, and most of the other prices are in the low $6 to $7 range. So that's their lunch special menu. So here's their main menu, and looks like they have a pretty broad range of food items that range from $6.50 on up to the highest priced items I see on their menu are $17.95, and they have a large menu with a broad amount of choices. So when you go in and you sit down, you have a good selection of things to choose from. And here's their food lovers pictures. They have pictures of a variety of food, and what I don't know is if these are actual pictures of food they have prepared or if they are stock photos. And I do know, being active in web designing, that a lot of these pictures are stock and can be bought and used by web designers. But again, I don't know if these are actual pictures of their food or if they're stock. They have a place on their website for online ordering, and it must be pretty good interactive because right now it's closed and their store is closed, so they're not taking orders when they're not open, and that's probably a good thing. My guess is they probably start taking orders maybe 30 minutes before they open. That would be a smart thing to do, and this is probably for people who take out their own food. This is not for Uber Eats in any way that I would think, and you probably order through the Uber Eats app for this place. So just to recap, was really looking forward to doing this review. I like Chinese food, and I really wanted to come up with a good review for this place. But and again, please keep in mind it was Easter Sunday. However, without further ado, this is how things went when I arrived at Haas Kitchen for lunch. Okay, guys, I'm going to do another restaurant review of Haas Kitchen. Some of the reviews that I do are because these are places that Uber sends me a lot, and in this particular place, Uber Eats that is, not only do they send me here a lot, but the deliveries tend to be much further away. So I'm wondering, is there some secret? Is this place great? Or just what the deal is? So I'm going to come into Haas Kitchen and do a review and see and give you my honest opinion of what I think. And see you inside. So guys, this is going to be probably the shortest review I do on a restaurant, and here's why. I walked in the door and they looked past me and just didn't seem to be at all interested in seating me and giving me a table. I started to get a bad feeling about that. Most of the Chinese restaurants I go to have someone at the front door that's ready to get you in pretty much ASAP. And then as I was standing there panning around the restaurant, I noticed 7 or 8 tables that hadn't been bussed with flatware and silverware just sitting there, pretty unsightly, really. I don't care how good the food is. I won't ever know how good the food is. But what the impression I get is they're not all that interested in cleaning up their dirty plates. So, bottom line is, I turn around and left. I'm not going to do a review on that place because one of two things is going to happen with my reviews. I'm either going to I'm going to come up with a rating system. The point of my reviews is to try to help people. You know, there's so many choices for restaurants, and of course, you know, people in the Houston area are going to be most interested in these reviews. But maybe you'll get a few of my generalized tips along the way. But there's so many restaurants you have to choose from, and I don't know about you, but with me, oftentimes I see a place and I say, you know, I'm on a limited budget, so I'm afraid to go there because I don't know what I'm going to get. And I might say, you know, I'm going to go somewhere where I know what I'm going to get, and it tends to make me not want to explore a variety of restaurants. And so I'm trying to do some reviews that help people try to make a decision on whether or not they want to give something a try, something new a try. You know, of course, a lot of it's my opinion, but like the place that I was just at, I just don't see a good reason to go there and eat at this time. So anyway, now it's Sunday and it's Easter Sunday. Maybe they had a hard time getting help in there, but you know, my opinion of a restaurant is, if you're going to do it right or don't do it. You know, you're feeding people, and the preparation of the food and the cleanliness and the orderliness of the establishment is important to me, and I think it's important to a lot of people. So this ends my review of Ha's Restaurant on Veterans Memorial, just south of FM 1960. I'll try to find an address and post it in the description. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for checking in. Please like and subscribe. Leave comments, and I'll do my best to get back with an answer. Have a happy